What's up, 502 crew? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryan, this is Todd Nick.
Hey.
Alright guys, so the band I'm bringing today is somebody we haven't done in a year. So it's been a while. Unleash the Archers.
Wait, that wasn't right.
Jamal Murray?
It's more like that.
Yeah.
I don't know
Jamal.
what I did.
Yeah, I don't know what you did. It was like a slingshot.
Yeah.
I had like a nunchuck or something. Not sure what was happening.
But yeah, we have not done them in a year, so I thought it would be time to bring them back. The songs we've done is Tonight We Ride and Awakening.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I was a big fan of this band or not.
Yeah, you were.
Was I? Okay. That's enough said, because I really don't remember, to be honest. It's been a long time.
In general, we all enjoy this band. Even though Ty, I don't know if you said this on camera or not. I think you did say
It's not necessarily like my go-to.
Because you're not really into power metal.
Yeah.
So neither of those songs, even though you appreciated them, neither of those made your playlist like they have for me. It is what it is. You don't like it, you don't like it.
I'll listen to it, but I can't say that I'm going to love it.
Yeah, and not all power metal is the same, though. I mean, there's
some
levels.
Songs that I like.
There's been some metal songs that I really liked. I was like, I actually like this.
Yeah, power metal. I'm not. Other than them, have we really had another power metal band?
Well, I mean, Iron Maiden has some like power metal-y type parts.
Yeah, so does Avenged Sevenfold. Honestly,
yeah.
But I think as far as just like a band that gets labeled power metal, I'm not sure. Like other than this group, that we've really ventured to that.
Well, we just did someone that sounded a lot like Dragon Force.
Because that's the video you said it in.
Yeah.
Because I was
just recently.
I was like, you really don't like power metal, I guess, and you're like, no. Oh, Love Bites. Yeah,
they were kind of power metal.
Yeah, that did kind of have some power metal in it. So you're still trying to warm up to it, I guess. Again, it's not my favorite genre of metal either, but I do like power metal songs, and I do really like this group. And I've only heard the 2 songs we've done. I haven't heard anything else, but I think both those songs are pretty fire to me.
Well, hopefully you're going to like this one. So the one we're doing today is called Dreamcrusher. Honestly, I've never heard this song. I don't think any of us has heard this song.
No.
So it's going to be a little rare triple reaction right here.
Appropriate title.
It's really not getting rare.
Hey, I was literally about to say, I was like, well, I mean, it's back-to-back for the songs I've brought. So
Tonight We Ride, this was the same album. It looks like there's a Dreamcrusher on the album cover.
Yeah, what the heck
I guess that is the Dreamcrusher.
Yeah, I mentioned him last time, too.
He's coming out like...
Oh, my gosh.
Here to crush your dreams, baby.
Yeah, well, like Nick said, it's on the Time Stand Still album, released in 2015. I couldn't really see about anything else about how popular it was. I don't know if it's one of their bigger hits or not. I guess we'll have to see.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so let's get into this thing. This is Unleash the Archers, Dreamcrusher.
They just always go in. They just go hard.
Yeah, this song's fire.
Every single time.
Jeez.
They go hard.
Already calling it fire.
It is
It's a
fire.
9-minute song.
It is a 9-minute song.
Jesus Christ.
Get ready for a lot of this for the next.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to see where it was. So this is the kind of stuff that I like because it gives me that battle scene feel. You know, it's like
Last level.
like how he was charging, you know, ready to fight. You know, I like that kind of. I like
That's
that kind of music.
100% the Iron Maiden influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gallop, I'm not saying Maiden started that, but they had to be the ones that made that popular
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah, I always think of Iron Maiden whenever I hear that. Yeah, every time.
One thing I do like on here is the big harmonies, and I don't know if it's the chorus or not because we don't have the lyrics in front of us today because I forgot my laptop. But anyway,
Sounds like the chorus.
yeah. But whatever that is very triumphant, and it is paint by numbers. Like you hear that in power metal, but I feel like it works nice here. Some of the slower parts I'm not really sure about. Other than that, I just think this momentum that they've been able to build and then just kind of branch off of that, feed onto that, and go into other directions with this song. I think it's nice. It's not, again, if you don't like power metal, you probably don't care too much for it. But if you do, I still think there are strands of thrash in here and traditional metal like Iron Maiden for you to still be satisfied. So that's what I'm hearing right now. It's satisfying me. And Ty, there's no denying this drummer, we mentioned him before, he has got some chops, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that little fill in that he did there.
He kind of reminds me of, just his style kind of reminds me of the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold, except I think this guy kind of, I wouldn't say he goes in more directions. His is just more of a fast style, I guess. That's the only way I can put it.
A little more chaotic.
I think you may like it too, though, because power metal does, I wouldn't say, anime maybe.
Feel.
You think so?
I get that too, yeah.
Just because when anime does use anything close to metal, it usually is.
I think
power
there was
metal.
another song I brought that I saw off of somebody used it as a cover for an anime scene. It wasn't the actual music for it. They just put it over, and it matched perfectly just because of the song. And it has like the same tempo and stuff like this, like really rushed and it's like really fast.
Yeah, and I think that's why it probably reverberates for you.
Yeah, that's probably why I do like it
because it does kind of have that video game type of thing going on, video game, anime, what have you. That was cool. Black Sabbathy. Oh, hey now. Holy diver.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is an old school transition right here, man. I can't help but think of Black Sabbath when I hear that type of bass tone right there. But then it kind of got in that groove, that Holy Diver thing going on. That solo, I thought that was okay. Not my favorite solo. I think the guitar in here, I don't know if it's the mix or what. I think the guitar in here I don't like
lost.
it. I don't like it as much as everything else. I don't know. I can't really place it. It's just kind of lacking for me for some reason. But all of these transitions, I think, are really neat. And man, that drummer.
Yeah, so I would say the drummer outshined the guitar during the solo.
He does more work than he has to be honest. That man is a machine. That he has got calves the size of
bowling balls.
There you go. Just say anything.
Say something.
Bowling balls. It was your point.
Yeah.
If you have bowling balls for calves, my God, that's abnormal.
I mean, my calves are big, but they're not bowling balls.
Well, you said it.
I don't know. Nick didn't say nothing. What was you gonna say? He couldn't think of anything.
I say elephants.
Jesus Christ. Elephants.
I was gonna say the Grand Canyon. So
Wow.
That's bigger than
all
both
three of
ours.
them were terrible.
I think mine was more reasonable.
Reasonable.
Man, we've hit an all-time low on this channel. It is fun. At the end of the day, if it's fun to listen to, that holds a place.
Yeah,
that
so-
holds a place in music.
I was gonna say this is a good concert song.
Oh yeah.
'Cause plus they can at the end when they transition to the what we was listening to, they can make anything they want. They can do that or change it. You never know.
Yeah, just like the last two songs. Like I would love to see those live.
Yeah.
And this one's not any different. I do like this door.
Yeah.
didn't know it was going to be a fade.
Fade.
I didn't know power metal faded like that.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, that's just one that I would love to hear in concert. Power metal, like I said, it's not really my thing either, but it is very fun. And if I saw this live, I would lose my mind. I feel like this song, I liked most of it. I think there are parts that really didn't need to be included. It kind of made the song longer than it had to be. I would have chopped this down a few more minutes. And I know I say that a lot, but I truly do feel like if a song's going to be this length, like there really can't be any wasted moments. You know, maybe you can slip away with one, but I feel like there was maybe like 2 or 3 sections in here where I'm like, I could have done without that, to be honest. I don't know. It could, again, these headphones, I don't know. It sounded like the guitar was a little low in the mix for my personal taste. The solos just didn't hit for me. They just, I don't know if they sounded too generic or what, but just not, I don't know. I didn't feel the solos. I feel like the guitar in general was just sort of lacking for me. I wasn't hearing, you know, anything new or anything that, any type of groove that really caught me. I do like the transitions. The transitions in this were pretty crazy. The drumming, again, I feel like it doesn't even matter what track. This guy is just an animal. Drumming is absolutely off the charts. And we didn't speak about Brittany's voice, but she is obviously an incredible vocalist. I mean, the range that she is able to hit is just something. I mean, she's got to be one of the best metal vocalists out there, period. So this one, I'm not going to put on the playlist, but I would, again, if I went to see them live, I would want to hear this just because it is very dynamic. And they're a very dynamic group in general. This one didn't hit for me like the other two, but it's still very fun. I would put it on again. Wouldn't put it on my playlist, but you know, if somebody was playing it for me, I would have a good time. At the end of the day, it is a pretty good song.
It's okay. I mean, it just falls right under there with the rest of the power metal songs. They all sound very similar to me, and it just sounds like, you know, last level of the video game, and I'm trying to beat it, and it's intense, and there's just a lot going on. That's really all it is. Is there's just a lot. There's a dip. There's so many different switch ups. There's different changes. There's 4 different voices. There's a scream. There's a growl. There's a bit of everything. So I think it's just a little just over the top for me whenever it comes to this type of genre. But it's not terrible by any means, and they're all talented, and the drummer's fire. It just doesn't come together, and it doesn't sound like something that I would want to listen to.
I also feel like, I do like that chorus. I mentioned during the song, I do like that chorus with the harmonies.
Yeah.
But I don't love the chorus.
Exactly.
I feel like if that chorus hit better, if that was a better hook, this could be fringe playlist. But it just, when you don't have, I think even in metal, it's not an excuse to at least have one. It doesn't even necessarily have to be catchy. Just a hook that you can. That's why it's called a hook, so you can hook onto it. I feel like this song just really didn't have it. If the instrumentation didn't go all the way for me, it makes it very hard to make the playlist. I think that's the biggest issue for me in this song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for me it's more the, like we said before, like the anime sound. I think that's what gets me to making me like the song. Mm-hmm. And I do like her voice. I think that's great. And then the drummer, he's amazing. That's the only thing I was listening to really throughout the rest of the song. Yeah. As they kept going, I was like, what's he going to do next? What's he going to throw in next, you know? Just see what he can do.
That just pure talent-wise, that guy is one of the best we've had on the channel. I mean, he has just done absolutely amazing job every time.
Yeah, I've always said I love the double bass. I've always loved that. You know, yeah, I've always been a fan of that. But yeah, I think I could do this. I could listen to it again. Definitely playlist for me just because of the, you know, like
it's just too anime.
Yeah, it's just it fits too well, and it's just I like songs like that, and they just something that gets me going. It's just like you know,
you're ready to just go to war.
Yeah,
but I will say that compared to a lot of others in this genre today, like this is probably one of the best. I mean, there's just a lot of bad music out there today. So if you're just comparing it against that, then this is a pretty damn good song. But just in the general spectrum of music, those are our thoughts. It's a good listen, though. Like I said, I would never be mad if somebody put this on. So just for me, I feel like Unleash the Archers, they've been a fun time every single time we've done them. So great band, and they're from Canada. So Don't forget that. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thanks for subscribing and hitting that bell.
Peace out.
Find your dreams come true.